Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, back here with another episode of the Salary Cap Report. In today's episode, we're going to go over the lineup that I plan on running in Salary Cap for the beginning of round 2. There were a lot of changes made to our players' salaries that I think a lot of you guys are going to like, so we're going to talk about the latest salary trends to help you guys build a lineup in case you don't exactly like the lineup that I show you guys that I plan on running. We're also going to open up our Glow 10-pack box that we got from the exchange. Ended up rattling off a few wins in the park yesterday, so we were able to get enough of those gold week 3 GOAT pieces to get that box. Really wanted to get that done for you guys today. And I also really wanted to get the 100 overall pack from playing Salary Cap. I needed literally just one win today, but I didn't have time this morning or yesterday to get this done. I really wanted to focus on the park because I think a lot of people have now recognized what I think I've at least known, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have known since the beginning of Season 8, which is that if you're cool with playing the park and if you have, you know, a good group to run co-op with, or if you're just really good in 1v1 in the park, I think the park is the most efficient game mode if you're winning games to acquire those gold GOAT Festival event pieces. So wanted to focus on that yesterday since my boy, shout out Delos Muertos from Reddit, was available to play with me. Was not able to get this salary cap game for you guys today. So I do apologize. No 100 overall from salary cap in this video. That 100 overall pack will hopefully be opened on Tuesday, assuming, I literally have to just play 2 games and, you know, if I win, only play 1 game, and that'll be enough for me to get that third and final Shatter Prize piece for the first of 2 100 overalls that I'm going to earn this season from playing Salary Cap. We do have a number of 100 overall packs to open. You can see here we have 3 100 overall packs to open up, and then we have 3 of these Galaxy Opal Plus packs to open up as well, along with that Glow 10-pack box that we got from the exchange. We're gonna open up these 3 100 overall packs in my other video that actually might have dropped earlier today. Wanted to show off my King of the Court lineup because it has dramatically improved since the last time I played King of the Court a couple of weeks ago. And so I want to basically do my lineup upgrade in that video, and then we'll close off the video, or wrap up the video rather, by opening up these 3 100 overalls. In this video today, we're going to go over my lineup. We're going to talk about some of the salary changes made in general to players, and then we'll open up these 3 opal packs and then this 10-pack box from the Glow set. Hopefully we see more shakes. We only saw 1 shake in the 10-pack box that we opened up yesterday. That box is the one that we earned from the agendas, naturally. And we just got Jalen Green. It seems like everyone who's pulling a 100 overall, for the most part, is pulling Jalen Green. I think Green is like 30K or 25K on the auction house, which is hilarious for a 100 overall to be that cheap. But, you know, it is mid-July. I guess we're going to see some of these less desirable cards, like these short point guards, be only, you know, 25, 30K in the auction house. Before we get to the lineup, I just wanted to briefly go over the exchange. Look, I think we've gotten to the point now where these sets we're getting every single week are dark matter and up, and these players that we're seeing in the exchange are dark matter and up as well. And the problem with that, to some extent, is, and I should have led with this probably, the salary cap did not go up. We are still at 30,000 salary, which leads me to believe there's a chance that we either A, don't see another salary cap increase for the remainder of NBA 2K25. B, we'll get a salary cap increase to start round 3 in a couple of weeks. Or C, 2K just does one final upgrade or one final bump to the salary cap from 30,000 to maybe 35,000 to start season 9 of salary cap. My memory's kind of failing me here, but I'm pretty sure the salary cap was at 30,000 to start season 8. So this may be the first season all year that we don't see any change, to the salary cap value, which is fine, honestly. 30,000 I think is a pretty decent number. This is the team that I went 5-0 with ultimately in salary cap this past week, and I really enjoyed running with them. You know, this dynamic duo off the bench of current New York Knick, Gerson Yabusele, and his former Philadelphia 76er teammate, Adam Bona. Really fun duo to run off the bench. It's pretty crazy to have 4 Dark Matter cards. I mean, they're technically Amethyst and Diamond cards, but with their duos, they're Dark Matters. To have 4 Dark Matters come off the bench is really nice, and I really do enjoy this starting lineup. I think I've landed on Robert Covington as my primary pink diamond wing player of choice over Dr. J and Jabari Smith. Robert Covington is 6'9", so he has good height and he's really good defensively. Plays the passing lanes for me very well as my CPU defender, because I'm always, guarding on ball, because that's why I like playing online, is playing against a human opponent. I don't off ball for that reason. And yeah, the rest of this lineup, I mean, Joakim Noah is probably the player who's seen the most minutes out of any player for me in salary cap this season, along with, or not just this season, this year, alongside his dynamic duo partner in Corey Brewer. So going to more than likely run this lineup in salary cap. The main change I want to talk to you guys about when it comes to the salaries, and you guys will notice this, is it looks like for the most part, every single one of our cards are minned out to whatever their lowest salary value is. So like a lot of these 100 overalls are at 14,500. You may notice that the 100 overall SGA and the Invincible Mellow are maxed out at whatever their salaries are, because we just got them in a locker code a few days ago for the NBA 2K26 cover reveal. So outside of those cards, for the most part, and there are a couple of like random players, like players from the Heroic set are a little higher in salary, but outside of that, you can see the majority of these Dark Matters, like outside of Andrew Wiggins, who is in the MyTeam festival from a few festivals ago, a lot of these Dark Matters 10k salary. Most of these Galaxy Opals 8k salary. Most of the Pink Diamonds are 5k salary, which is really nice. If you wanted to run a Pink Diamond like Wang Zhizhi, he's finally down to 5,000 salary, which is pretty nice. There were a couple of Pink Diamonds who I wanted to run who were at 8,000 salary, and they were at 8,000 salary for so long, I forgot which ones they were. I know Wang Zhizhi was one of them, but I can't remember the others, unfortunately. The Diamonds are all at 2,000 salary, and then the Amethysts are all at 1k. So you're going to have as easy a time building a lineup this weekend as you've ever had, which that is pretty nice. Again, I'm just going to stick with this lineup. I feel like, it is fun to mix up my lineup here and there, but at this point, I'm not playing that much salary cap where I care all that much. So I think I would rather just focus on, trying to win games, trying to get to 750 points or whatever I need to get those 2 Shatter Prize pieces as quickly as possible. And I think this lineup, for me, will get more wins than losses, and that's all I really care about, to make salary cap as painless as possible, because it is really sweaty. Like, I went 5-0 and I had an average win. I had an average point differential of 21.2 points, which is crazy. I literally think that's because I played against 2 opponents that I absolutely beat the brakes off of. My other 3 wins were all like by 5 to 7 points, and they were all super sweaty. So yeah, it is really sweaty out there still in salary cap, because the rewards I think are still as good as it gets compared to all the other modes. But with that being said, I'm not grinding up to the 2,500 points because I don't care about that Invincible card. So all right, with that being said, let me just check my notes. I don't think I have anything else I want to touch on. Let's open up these Galaxy Opal packs, and then we're going to move on to that 10-pack box. Let me make sure that I'm recording, as always. Need to double check. We are recording. Hi, YouTube. Right at the 9-minute mark. Okay, we yapped for 9 minutes. Here we go. Let's get these 3 packs out of the way. I don't know if the quick open method is still working for some people. It was not really working for me, so I'm just going to open these regularly as we get Al Harrington, who, do I have him auctionable? I do. That's kind of interesting. Okay, maybe I can sell him for a little more than the 2,500 that he quick sells for. Opals are so cheap now because of these new super packs on Tuesdays, guaranteeing a Galaxy Opal or higher. Let's open up these 2. Can we see something higher than an Opal in either of these? Not out of the Champions, as we get a duplicate Mario Ellie, who I have him on auctionable, unfortunately. Quick sell him for 2,500. And then final 97 plus, the NBA drafts one. Obviously would love to see 100 overall shake, but we are not going to see that. So we're going to get a duplicate Galaxy Opal. So 3 dupe Galaxy Opals. We get the Candyman. Is he unauctionable? Yes, he is. And there's really no exchange. I can't even see the graphics. Okay, yeah, it's not worth it. We'll take the 2500 MT. I got to figure out what I want to do with my MT. I kind of want to invest in a couple of GOAT cards if I can towards the end of the month, just to have a couple of fun lineups that I can mess around with as I play my team, maybe for like a week or so at the end of the year. I want to take a few weeks off before 2K26. But here we go. Glow 10-pack box. Would love to see a couple of shakes out of this, man. My box from yesterday only had Jalen Green, and that's it. No other shakes. No shake here. I don't have any of the dark matters, so I would be cool with getting a couple of those because those cards are pretty pricey as we get a dark matter right in the middle, which is not bad. Which dark matter would I want? I honestly don't even remember who the dark matters are outside of Marcus Camby. Oh, there's a Boris Diaw. I mean, I would say Boris Diaw or Marcus Camby. I don't really care for either. I just want 2 more players from this set so that I could run lineups to get the agendas done. This is looking like Boris Diaw. I will take Boris Diaw, point guard eligible. That is pretty dope. 6'8", point guard eligible Boris Diaw. Should be a fun card to run depending on what that jump shot looks like. We get an emerald right in the middle. Sean Bradley. That could have been a fun card to run in season 1. No shake once again. All right, we're about to be halfway into this box. Let me know in the comments, have you gotten anything good out of these 10 boxes? Because recently I have not. I got like 2 100 overalls out of these boxes so far this season, but one was a undersized shooting guard in Bradley Beal, and another one was another undersized shooting guard in Jalen Green. We're getting a lot of gems of the game cards. Final 3 or 4 packs here. No shake once again. Yeah, dude, these packs are absolutely awful as we get Sapphire Ron Brewer. We have the Ruby Ron Brewer. No shake again. Dude, these packs, man. Dijon Thompson. Final 2 packs, and we get a duplicate Dark Matter. Are you kidding me? We have all these Dark Matters, and you give me another Boris Diaw. Come on, man. Give me a shake. Can we clutch up pack number 10? We get a Sapphire. So we have 100 overall in our first box. And then we get 2 Dark Matters, but they're the same players in the second box. That is incredibly frustrating. And I already have Sean Bradley. That's hilarious. All right, we'll just quick sell everything for 6,500. Hopefully that's enough to buy the last Dark Matter that we need. I mean, we have so much MT, it doesn't really matter. We'll be able to buy them regardless. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I don't know if you guys are still playing Salary Cap. I know I think the majority of people who are still playing Salary Cap are probably just playing it to get the 100 overalls. And if you're playing to get the Invincibles, best of luck to you. I didn't have it in me, man. I wanted to focus more on playing this game more casually. I mean, I already play this game pretty casually. Like, I'm not putting hours and hours and hours into it. I'm level 23 for crying out loud still. We'll eventually hit 40. We'll hit level 40 by July 20th, I guess, or something like that, more than likely. But I just wanted to take it easy and play more Park. Park has been a lot of fun to play in a co-op fashion. It's really frustrating with the randoms sometimes, but if you just play the game mode for fun, it's honestly a blast. Even if you get randoms that really suck, it's kind of fun to, every once in a while be able to carry them to a win, which is, the majority of my experience whenever it comes to playing with randoms in the Park. It's really rough out there, but yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with me with this Salary Cap content all season. And until next time, I'll see you later.